Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign, brought to you by your Prestige gaming community. I am the badly tan line Dungeon Master, Salkos, and we have a wonderful session in store for you today. But before we get into all that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. Go to midnightsyndicate.com for more information. Or you can use the command in our chat, !midnight, for a direct link. You can find their music on Spotify, watch your music videos on YouTube, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also utilize Arcane Forge. Arcane Forge is a comprehensive tool for dungeon masters and game masters alike to create maps, use sound effects, playlists, and more. For more information, go to arcaneforge.com. Use the code PRESTIGE at checkout for $5 off your $35 one-time software fee. You may also notice that we have a game sponsor for this session. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Call of Dragons, a brand new fantasy strategy game developed by the creators of Rise of Kingdoms, who we've also been sponsored by. For the first time, a long-term narrative is added to a strategy game to build immersive fantasy experience, a variety of battle modes, and unlimited hospital capacity. No battle losses, only tons of fun. Everybody's a winner. You'll find behemoths and battlefields, tame and master them with your alliance, make them your key to victory. Choose suitable active skills for different heroes and strike at a critical moment to dominate the battlefield. Instead of an ordinary two-dimensional map, a huge three-dimensional map with realistic terrain expands space for your brilliant strategy. Flying legions, range attacks, cross barriers, create your invincible magic army to conquer this world. Epic fantasy, classic fraction setting. Countless fantastic creatures await. Expand, exploit, and explore with alliances for extra fun and an engaging gaming experience. If you want to support the stream, there is a link for you in our chat right now. You can also use the !COD COD for a link, is that PC players are the only ones that count for our goals. However, you can also play it on your mobile device. PC is better in my opinion, and get your city to level 11 and join an alliance to, you know, support us and be really cool people. So thank you so much to Call of Dragons. Looking forward to streaming your game tomorrow and then 2 days after that. And I think that's all we have for our morning announcements or our beginning announcements. Yeah.
It's true. Support the Trevor Project.
Yes, we still have our fundraiser for the Trevor Project until the end of the month. Went to Pride. A couple of us went to Pride. You can see pictures of that in our Discord. Fantastic time, really fun. And don't forget that Pride started out as a protest and a riot. So
it's true. Keep up the riotous spirit. Put money in the bank.
Anyway, and here to tell us what happened last week from the perspective of their own ears and 10 feet radius around them is none other than Quasar, played by Dakota.
After the Queen of Mist transported us closer to our goal, we were met by dense forest and denser mist. I elected to be the eyes for the group, using Orama as my sight. I spotted a figure emerging from the bark of a tree and pointed it out to the group. The tree man, as I have decided to call him, and the group chatted about if he knew where he was or if he knew where he was from. Eventually, we departed from his humble abode, and not long after, we spotted the luminescent silhouette of a spirit searching for its child. The spirit was promptly swooped down upon by a nightmare shepherd, a horrid demon that feasts on the flock of lost souls it keeps in tow. We finally made it to the roots of the largest tree in the mist, which housed the entrance to the underworld. As is common, we were obstructed by a large skeletal humanoid who will not let us pass. Astra attempted to bargain with it to no avail. I leapt into the action with slight guidance from Dayon and felled the creature with a few blows, but not before it called 2 of those demons I mentioned earlier and hurt me pretty bad as well. These proved to be much harder to hit and even harder to kill, but as I am able to be telling this tale, we survived. We entered the underworld and were greeted by the sound of footsteps. As Astra turned into a spider, we were graced by the spectral form of a tabaxi I did not recognize. He stated that he was instructed to guide us to where the group needed to go and began to lead us into a petrified forest. I hope that we may find a brief moment of solace, so we can rest before this long journey through hell.
Thank you so much, Dakota. You find yourselves walking towards this petrified forest, these rocky, spindly forms of tree branches that were once vibrant and lush are now turned completely to stone as you descend lower into the underworld down this spiraling rocky path down the cliffside. Nothing but darkness lies above you. The walls seem to reach up into nothing forever, being led by the spectral form of Cookie, the tabaxi that just so happened to be killed by one of your own. With that, what would you like to do?
We see a house ahead of us. Is that correct?
You were told that there is a lost house. Things that were once beloved and lost find their way here, but you're on your way to it. You haven't actually gotten there yet.
Okay.
While we're walking, I would just like to look at the branches of the trees more upwards in the petrified forest.
Okay.
And just keep an eye kind of up there more.
Make a perception check.
Heard. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything yet.
I will continue to look.
Okay. Duly noted. Thank you.
Phineas holds his baby Julian to him cozily, walks in silence, looking around, knowing that they're in a dangerous place. Doesn't see anything. Very low perception skill.
You gotta keep that one safe. You know, the lost souls and departed bodies down here often crave flesh. The younger, the better, hoping it will bring them back to sanity and humanity.
Oh, dearly noted. Does it work?
I don't know. I haven't tried any myself.
Ah, so you're the good kind, are you?
Oh, good, bad. There's very little difference between the dead here.
Is there much socializing down here?
Oh, absolutely. You must try one of the galas at the palace. No, there's no socializing. Dance a little bit too hard, you might find yourself losing a few toes in the process. I snap right off.
Place.
I hear your galas are to die for.
I'm going to choose to ignore that.
I imagine if they don't go mad from the drab surroundings, it will be out of boredom then, surely.
Oh, don't worry. We're nearly to the edge of the cave.
Right. I assume you all know exactly what you'll be asking for and what you'll be seeking by the time we get to it. Well, nonetheless, I suppose much of it will be up to what we discover. A nervous glance behind me. Is there any chance any of those bloody things could be following us?
Just keep your wits about you.
I see. I attempt to. Probably failing.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's 20.
20. So
Yeah.
looking around you while Astro's looking towards the top of the forest, you do notice that there are a few spectral forms that are weaving between the trees. None of them seem to be aggressively coming towards you, but just heading in a similar direction or just catching your line of sight occasionally. From your sides and behind you, there doesn't seem to be any threat presently, just the presence of other entities. I would say creatures, but we don't know what they are exactly.
And you say this house, it may be a safe sanctuary for us?
It would be a lot safer than being out in the wilderness at night, surrounded by those with vengeance in their hearts.
Is there a visible night and day cycle here?
So right now you're in a cave that he's like told you, but he said we're nearly to the edge. But just as he finishes the sentence, Asher, looking upwards, is greeted by a silvery aura in a night lit sky. The moon gives off not a sheen of white and blue like you're familiar with. There's actually no moon at all, and the stars are like blue floating flames far off in the distance, twinkling and moving about their own selves, with a pure white aurora borealis finding its way as well.
Wow. Look. Asher's gonna point it out to everyone.
Remarkable.
Very beautiful.
Pure white.
There is beauty in death after all.
What have you described it to me? Because
It's sort of silvery. May I ask if you were all born visually impaired?
Oh, no, I've said this before. I was only blinded somewhat, well, for me, recently, but...
I see, yes. Well, then perhaps you may have seen the aurora borealis at one point or another in the sky, night sky. Glimmering, shifting lights.
Yes.
It's like that, but silvery.
Silver's a nice color.
Cookie, are those stars? In the
It
sky?
would appear so.
They can't be, can they?
I wouldn't put anything past this place. Whatever they are, they may be stars, but they may be something else.
You'll find that this world is kind of a dark reflection of your own, much like the wilds from whence you came was the lighter reflection, the beautiful reflection. But those are not stars, simply souls crossing the bridge into what comes next. As this land is the in-between of it all.
So they are. Wow.
My
This is
interest
pretty beautiful, considering how uncomfortable I feel here.
We're nearly there.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep looking over at Casimir. Kind of giving him a side eye a little bit every now and then. Keeping an eye on him.
I want to send Orama up about 30 feet and then look through. If we're out of the cave already. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still in the forest.
Yeah.
The forest kind of like came into the cave, and now you're beyond where like whatever darkness was above. What are you doing?
Just sending my bird 30 feet up.
Okay.
And
Make a
then
perception
look.
check with it.
Alright. So that's a... Okay. That's a nat 20.
Down 20. What you see in the distance, a few hundred feet. Does your bird have dark vision?
Uh
I should ask that because it is completely dark down here.
oh. Well, okay. No.
Is it total darkness or is it dim light?
It is total darkness. But the only
Alright.
light that you can see is the lights above. But their light isn't bright enough to illuminate your area.
Okay. Well. Damn.
So your bird sees nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, although I see just fine. It's a perfectly normal day.
Master has her goggles fashioned on her head. You can see.
Quasar just kind of looks at Phineas, just like,
There's a peculiar glow to Phineas's irises. Except
Oh,
Quasar wouldn't
noticeable.
see that because Quasar can't see.
Quasar,
If you're walking
Phineas's
within
eyes are glowing a little bit.
I mean, yeah, if you're within 10 feet, then yeah, I can. But
Can you perceive colors? In any case, Phineas is fine in the dark.
So you all find yourselves walking along this gravel path at this point. There's a soft crunch beneath your shoes and your boots, and for one of you, your bare feet, as you're kind of like going along this path. And allow me, if I may, to give you a visual of the area that you are now finding your way into. A
love
very
visuals.
large stone manor lies before you. Its top floor has completely collapsed in on itself. However, the bottom floor is left standing. There are windows that those of you with dark vision far off in the distance would be able to see into. But the most peculiar thing about this area is that there are lines of graves within its front yard, with the statues hyper realistic in their own way at the head of each one of these graves. Immediately to the front, there is a part of the house that's kind of shoots out from the front where you can imagine it's a foyer of some kind if it follows traditional architecture, with two large stained glass windows on both the left and the right of this area. Petrified trees lessened in this area, not quite as dense as the forest that you just emerged from, are still visibly present, barren and crooked in their own way. And there's just a smell of fresh limestone, as if the dust from a truck, the smell I can describe it as like when you're behind like a truck carrying a bunch of gravel or like rocks for a garden, you can just smell that stone in the air coming off the dust. That's what you smell right now. That and wet earth. What would you like to do?
I don't know about any of you, but I am in immense pain right now, and I would like to find shelter as soon as possible.
Agreed.
I would like to peer balefully over at the statues decorating that graveyard
Okay.
in the front. You said that
are
they're
you-
hyper-realistic.
They-
Just from where
they-
I am,
From where
Yeah.
you are, that's passively what you see. You can get closer, like within 5 feet, if you want to like do an investigation check, or you can use your perception and get like a general idea of the area. While you're doing this, though, Cookie's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the door, and hopefully, I can find a way for you to get inside.
yes, never mind.
Much appreciated, Cookie.
And he's gonna slowly drift through the doorway and out of your sight.
Seems like a nice enough chap. Don't know why you murdered him.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
It was a very stressful situation. If you
That
were there,
affects what?
you would have.
Celestial Fiend Undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover.
Okay.
If I was there, I would what?
It would make sense.
I'm sure, of course. Everyone has a reason for this sort of thing. Was he a threat to you?
I didn't target him, per se. He was just a part of the mob.
A mob.
Came for me. Yes. I had a canteen of water and lived in the desert.
Ah, Say no more. They were desperate in assaulting you.
Almost. But then I disintegrated poor old Cookie back there. But now we get to see him again.
Just so everybody knows,
Yeah.
I just want to say out loud, I did DM Dakota what he detected. So just in case anybody's wondering why I didn't say it out loud, that's why.
Nah. If he was part of the mob that was attacking you, serves him bloody well right.
Thank you. Finally, someone agrees.
Yeah, so you guys see Quasar touch his 7-pointed star. His eyes light up for a second. He glances at Phineas and looks around. I can't detect anything.
Meaning you haven't found anything, or you're just saying it unable to?
So, no, well, usually when that happens, if there's any, undead or fiends around, I can feel their presence, but I didn't detect anything.
Well, there's no shame in underperforming. It happens to everyone, I'm sure.
Not to me.
Quizer's gonna shoot a just quick glance at Phineas again, just like kind of like squinty side eye.
Oh, look behind me.
Oh, I will add that you do just get an undead vibe from Casimir, of course, who is there with you.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's at this point actually that Casimir will look to Nazmir and goes, I'm gonna go check around back, and Nazmir will agree to go with him.
All right. Seems like a good enough idea. If we split up, we'll be able to cover more ground. I don't suppose the rest of you would accompany me just a few feet closer. I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at these tombstones. Something about them. And I would love to investigate them if I can.
Yep. Just move your token wherever you'd like to put it, and I will let you know what to do.
I'll follow
Okay.
behind Phineas as well, so I'll
Okay.
stay close to
I'll
him.
get over to the one that's closest here, like there.
I'm just feeling the gravel along my feet. That's all I know.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. And by the way, the map does tell you where windows are and where doors are,
Check.
Okay.
I got a 23 on the investigation check.
and if they're locked as well. So that's
Yeah, if you click on it, whoa, okay.
23
That's
on
cool.
investigation.
Yeah.
So the statue that you're currently looking at seems to be in the shape of a knight. Right beneath the half helm that he has on, it has a very pained expression, as it's holding its sword pointed and down in front of it. It looks almost as if it has rather been carved by an expert craftsman. With the fine detail, it's almost as if the stone has been brought to life by this artist, much like Michelangelo's carvings would be for his marble statues.
I'll glance over at Dion and... Are you seeing anything wrong here? Very fine care brought to this work. You can see that's exquisite detail. Why then would they capture such a garish expression? Look at it.
Maybe he
Yeah.
died painfully.
And, well, is that any way to remember him? I look over at any of the other statues. Do they have a similar expression?
Many do, whether painful, strained, or stressed.
My God.
Is there any
A few are
name or anything
shocked.
on these?
There's not. They've been
Shock.
put onto plinths, and that's about it.
I have an idea.
I don't know if it matters for me, but I rolled the nat 20 investigation. It didn't send in the roll 20, but it's in the
What are you looking
the
at?
log. I'm just up at the wall, I guess. I just walked until I couldn't walk anymore.
So
by the door.
there's a door in front of you. It's very heavy oak and iron. And it is currently locked. That's all you can really get from this at this
Okay.
point.
I'm out here wasting nat 20s. Let's go. My fourth nat 20. Second in a row right there.
I would like to try something with the statue.
The one that you're
where
at
the-
currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are the positions of its hands currently?
For the one that you're calling it, it is a mage holding a staff. For that one, the robes, until you reach out and I touch them, seem to be real cloth. but then you realize it is indeed stone, but it's so wonderfully carved, it's very hard to distinguish to the naked eye at first.
I have a developing theory about these statues that I would like to test.
I'm sure we all do. I'm going to back up from this one. I think I'm having second thoughts about getting anywhere near them. All right.
I will follow suit.
What's your theory?
Check this out. Kydra's gonna he's gonna place his hand on one of the hands of the statue for leverage. Place his hand right where the wrist is, and then he's just gonna chop it off.
Make a strength check. Or an unarmed strike attack, whatever you prefer.
Right. 16.
Yeah, so you now have a stone hand in your possession. It has like 3 stone rings on it.
He's gonna check the inside. Is it stone all the way through?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Thought there'd be people in those.
Question.
Anyway.
Point of reference.
Was that?
When
Go ahead.
when my whole family, turned to stone, did any of them fall over and shatter into pieces? Did anything? You know what I mean? Like, or was it very slow? Because if I had a reference for if I saw the insides of any of them, I could compare it to these statues.
No one that you know of, because when the final bit of the life essence would leave, they would take on a almost posed form, like forcibly.
Okay.
Someone would be covering their eyes, someone would be covering their mouth, someone would be covering their ears.
It's looking a little similar, but okay. Okay.
Kydro, you do feel a tugging at the back of your tunic, like someone's trying to get your attention.
It's gonna look back.
So as you turn around, you are faced with a rotting face. There are massive holes in its cheeks. Their teeth are falling out as you are now looking at the face of some sort of undead man. And at this point, a lot more begin to rise out of the ground as well.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But not just from the graveyard, but all around the house in general.
Shouldn't have touched the statues.
We should get inside very quickly.
Oh my fucking god, somebody open the door, please!
Okay.
As they're all like,
Very locked.
Cormac's gonna go over and try and pick the lock.
I hold
at this
the
point-
rod, my wand. Oh, I hold my wand and restore a spell slot if I can.
I will need an initiative roll just to get this all in order. All of the zombies are going to be moving at the same time
Oh,
as a group
brother.
initiative.
Oh
that's
dear.
gonna suck to get caught in the middle of.
All right, they rolled pretty low, so hopefully you guys can figure out something to
Did
do.
they roll lower than a 4?
Mhm.
How
Nope.
well did they roll?
Keep the life in me and my child.
Is everybody on the initiative board?
Something like that.
Oh, I forgot to.
Missing Quasar.
Quasar is not.
I forgot to select the token.
Missing,
I'll add you to it
yeah.
and then just edit the number.
Alright. The nat 20 that I can't use. Damn.
Oh,
All right, so at this point, Dion would be the first one as mobs of zombie, more than I have tokens for, are starting to rise from the ground from all directions.
Oh, don't
Okay.
forget.
goodness.
Cool. I know, Quentin, you said that you were gonna try to lockpick the door.
Oh no.
Daon's gonna rage, and he is going to run up to the door and try to
Shaking in
rip
front
it
of the
open.
door.
He's still grabbing the knob and trying to rip it open.
Make a strength check.
Not off the hinges, but like, no.
Why?
Um,
Mm.
That's a 16.
You tried to tug at the door, does not come off the frame.
Okay.
Anything else?
That would have counted as my action.
Okay,
Is that correct?
that was your action, yeah.
Okay. Then that's my action and bonus action, so
Cormac.
Okay, gonna try to lock.
All right, slide hand check with
Okay.
proficiency, tools proficiency.
Why did it not roll?
oh, it rolled.
Oh, there it goes.
You got a 16.
16.
So for a lockpick, the DC was 15. For strength, that was a 20. And you managed to open the door.
Cool. I'm gonna get inside and get everyone else to follow suit.
Okay.
Just for clarity, did Cookie go through this door and then lock it behind him, or did he go through a side door?
He went through the front door, but he didn't say if he was gonna lock. He said he's gonna try to find a way for you guys to get in.
Oh,
Like he phased through, I think, right?
oh,
He phased
just
through
as
it,
he
because
goes
he's a
through. Okay,
spirit.
understood. Understood.
All right, so Cormac is in the door. Quasar, what are you doing?
I'm almost gonna squeeze past Cormac. Just can get up in there.
Okay.
Is that a statue? Like there's like 3 statues right in front of me.
There are more statues inside the house.
Interesting. I'm just gonna slowly back away. Oh no, I see more. Oh no. I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, Kydro.
So I'm gonna use my action to disengage, but I have a flavor question.
Okay.
As the disengage, right? You know, just to prevent this man from attacking me, I'm gonna hand him the hand that I took from the statue, and I'm just gonna book it. I'm just like, here you go. You can have this back
A
now.
very Scooby-Doo moment. You hand him the hand. He's like, here he is. Thank you.
I gotta get out of here.
You like run for a few seconds in place and then
Here we go. Do I have 40 or 45 limit? 45. So I have 5 more. Make some room for some other party members, and I will end my turn right there.
I end my turn.
I end my turn.
Okay. It is now Astra's turn.
Yeah. And I'm facing a bit of a predicament. Because I can make it. You know who can't? Or might not? Phineas next to me. So I'm gonna hit homeboy with enhance ability, with bear's endurance, and that yes.
There's
And-
endurance.
That'll give you 7 temporary health points. So
Ah,
good luck. And she's gonna book it.
I feel stronger. Stronger than ever.
The zombies are
that's my turn?
quite slow.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Making the most disgusting and guttural sounds that they can possibly imagine. A few of them, as they're walking, kind of start to spit up some sort of bile.
One of them starts trying to sell me a fucking timeshare.
Oh my god.
And that's all of their movement. Phineas.
All right. Phineas is going to yelp in terror, and he's going to stumble back, reaching in for his rod, and he's work, damn your work, and he's going to use his action to regain a spell slot. Using the rod, because I'm pretty sure I didn't get to do it in time. We can call for initiative, so it's all good. Cool. So I've moved about 10 feet. I'm gonna just zip in, poop, another 10 feet. What's all this? What's all this? And I'll move another 10 feet. That's it. That's a turn.
Dion, it's your turn.
All right, following suit with Phineas, he just goes and then walks in, and then walks in about 20 feet at first, and
Yeah,
am I can close the door on the way. It was like item interaction.
Yep.
Okay, he'll do that, and
Do you lock it?
nice.
sure, yeah.
This is so cool.
And then, as his action, he rubs his hands together and puts them on his chest to heal himself a little bit. Let me roll that really quick. 3 hit points.
Okay.
The lowest roll I can get.
I will say for now, there's no need for initiative. But as Dion runs in and closes the door behind him, you begin to hear the scraping sound, these nails clawing at this wood, banging on the walls, and you start to hear like the banging on like double pane glass windows throughout the rest of the manor as these zombies are now constantly beating on the walls and growling and snarling all around you.
We should go take care of the glass, guys. We should probably board that up and whatnot.
There are boards in the
Fine
back
idea.
here. Look.
Yeah,
these
so
are-
let me describe what
run
you're seeing at
back
the top.
to-
So at the top of the stairs, there is a bunch of like wooden beams and things that are collapsed on top from the top floor caving in.
Will these work, Kadra?
I believe so. Let's take some pythons and start boarding up some windows.
Okay.
Yes.
I would like to take a piece or two, depending on how heavy they are. And I would like to. Oh. Cormac, can you unlock these doors?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Mac, you take the right, I'll take the left. And Kaiju's gonna take out his own thieves' tools.
I'm
Oh wait,
going
well
to help
first he has
Kaiser.
to stop by Dion, reach in his backpack, and then go to the door.
Alright. Kaiju will cast guidance on himself for a bonus. Then he will go for the sleight of hand check.
As will Cormac.
That is a
Ugh,
12.
a 9.
Damn.
For some reason, all the doors here are completely locked, and you don't quite get them open as you would have wished. I will describe here in just 1 second as I'm trying to like move some stuff around. Okay. So immediately in this area, there are decorative statues, much like the ones outside, lining the walls, and next to this doorway that's on the far side of this like kind of airy rug that seems to be completely devoured by whatever moths or other vermin might have entered into this house at one point or another. The upstairs is completely caved down with these wooden beams collapsed in on itself and not allowing any way up. There are stairs though, going up about 10 feet at the top, with doors to your left, right, the door that you came in, and the door on the far side at the underside of the staircase and the stairwell that used to exist here. There are also 2 stone pillars that are completely broken, and whatever supporting beam, you can imagine that might have had something to do with the upper floor collapsing in, the support beams no longer existing. But overall, this house is very dilapidated. As Kydra and Cormac go over to these 2 doors to try to unlock them, finding no luck as the sound of the snarling and growling zombies and the clawing on the stone continues outside.
I have a
Could
little bit of a
Dayon?
idea.
Could Dayon use pieces of these beams to block the front door?
Yeah, and that doesn't require a check, but you can roll an intelligence check, no wisdom, to see if you know how to set these to where they could be reinforced for the front
Intelligence
door.
and wisdom?
Just wisdom. I was like,
Wisdom,
ooh,
okay,
intelligence, but wisdom makes more sense. And you said
That's
that
a natural 1 for 3.
okay, so it's like you put a beam down on a push door instead of a pull door kind of situation. So you just walk over it and you just put the beam down and like, oh, that'll do it, I got this. And you said Quasar had an idea.
Yeah. So could I cast Mage Hand inside of the lock and try to do something like that?
I would say that no, because the spectral hand would need to take up the space that it occupies.
Okay, that's fair.
You guys could always do another check.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, I'll opt for that.
I'll do that.
I'll cast guidance again as well. And I've
again.
I do have a question because Kydra does have proficiency in thieves tools, but not proficiency in sleight of hand. Could I add proficiency to it?
It would be a check as your thieves tools, so your dex plus proficiency of your tools.
Okay.
I believe is how that works. So
Oh shit!
So we've been doing this incorrectly.
So I've been needing.
So it would be
Hold
this. Okay, this is better.
Yeah, one
Okay,
second.
25.
25, yeah, you managed to open the door. I'll go ahead and have that unlocked for you.
Excellent.
I think you can click on the door
gonna-
to unlock it.
Boom. Oh,
Oh, awesome.
25.
Same there.
Yep, there's a window in here. Let's start boarding.
Gonna assist Kydra
Yep.
in any way possible.
Then I guess Kydra and Quasar are just going to begin the process of boarding up this window over here in the left side room.
Dayon's gonna like kind of, run after Cormac. It's like, you can't be alone. You're too frail.
So entering into this room, the rooms to the left that Quasar and Kydra went into, this seems to be some sort of sitting room. There is a table behind one of the couches with like this fireplace, where servants would bring in and like set down the food for the people to get up at their own leisure and grab it. And more statues, but there is a about 20-foot wide stained glass window in both rooms where you can see zombies kind of like clawing at it. So what are y'all doing?
We're going to have to board that up.
Yeah.
So we're going to take some of the support beams from the main room and some pythons. Does anybody have pythons?
Aren't Pythons like gigantic?
Yeah. These are gigantic beams, though. So that works.
How many pythons?
I would hope we have
I
some
do.
pythons.
I have 8.
All right. Should take 2 pythons per boarding.
Okay, I'll give you half my python, or I'll come over and give you half my python.
4 pythons. So that means we can board up 2 of these big
There.
support beams up.
Okay.
All right.
I
Then we're gonna
have
use
a
that.
rope if we need that for anything.
Maybe. We can make like a net to kind of catch them and stop them from going through. Between the pythons, maybe.
Okay, so the left room is some sort of sitting room, while the right room is more of a cigar study. That sort of thing. So I need one person in the left room to make a wisdom check with advantage, and somebody in the right room to make a wisdom check with advantage.
I'll give Kydra advantage.
I
Okay.
think Astra might be good at a wisdom check with advantage.
Who? Me?
Astra.
Oh. Yes, Asher, you do it.
Do I have time for guidance?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll cast guidance on it. Okay. Looking at a 13.
Okay, that will be enough to put up boards across the window.
Was it a
Right.
wisdom saving throw or a wisdom check? Okay. That is a 24. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Yep, so both rooms seem to be reinforced quite well as the zombies continue to claw at them.
And does that use all of our Titans we have?
I would say that Astra only uses one.
Cool. Wow.
You Astra.
How'd she do that?
Very carefully.
How
I
did
build
she?
lots
How
of
did she
things.
hang 4 boards with only 1 Titan?
Well, the way I'm imagining it is there's also furniture in the room, so you're kind of just like pushing stuff up against, where she's like, wait, we don't really have to do it like this. We'll just push all this stuff up against the wall and
That's fair.
kind of blockade and that sort of thing. And then
She
she'll
big
put,
brained it basically.
and then she'll put the board like through the furniture to like kind of hold it in place and then stake it down directly.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's check the other rooms and make sure that they can't get in through any other entrances. I'm just gonna run over to this room and just pop it
Where'd you
open.
go?
Keep up, come on.
Hold my hand next time.
Oh
And
god
what is
damn it.
Phineas
He's gonna
doing
run
during this
back.
by the way?
Phineas is gonna go join the larger group because it seems safer,
Oh.
and he's just gonna stand back and he's just gonna go, "Well done, everyone. You're doing very well."
Okay.
Oh,
There's-
there's a window in here.
2 small windows over here.
Is there?
Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's
three.
3 in this room. Oh shit.
I'll take
Are-
this one. I'll take the left.
So the one room is a kitchen or a prep area, and the other room would be the library.
Okay.
So there's
I see nothing at the window there. It's a non-reinforced window.
All right.
Okay.
Let's try reinforcing these windows.
Yes, better get to it.
Yes.
I know that we can do it.
Are
we
these
all rolling
statues
individual?
movable?
so they're not like attached to the floor at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, just any of the zombies, do they look like they're about to like smash through these windows at the time, or are they kind of like clawing at them?
They're clawing at it. They don't seem to possess the intelligence to like use brute strength. But if you can figure that given enough time, enough like a mass at one given point, that just the overall weight of all them pushing up against it would break it.
Hey, Dion. Check the statues. If not, use the bookshelves.
Okay. So yeah, the statues can move. Are they big enough to block the windows?
Yeah.
All right. So Dion will try to cover the windows with the statues effectively as he can.
Is anybody assisting?
I will.
Strength check with advantage,
Yeah,
please,
that's-
Dion, for both windows.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's a 21, and then
I'll wait a second.
a 18. How does he do?
Successfully for both.
Okay, the
Cool.
zombie on the east side here, this one that I'm highlighting,
Mm-hmm.
Phineas, seeing that no one's at that window, he's gonna just devote his energies to telekinetically pushing it back 5 feet. He's gonna shove it.
Does it get a
Ed, I
strength
would
save?
need. Yes, sir. I'll need a strength save and throw. DC 16, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, 16.
Un momento.
Un momento, por favor.
Real quick while you're looking that up, Michael. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use the charge for my Pearl of Power to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
First level spell slot. And cast Bless on myself and Kydro.
Okay, that's an 11, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Phineas?
So it's shoved backwards, only 5 feet, but I'm hoping that it saves the window a little bit before the rest of them can board it up.
Okay, so you push it back 5 feet. What are you guys doing for that window?
Get back there.
These are bookcases over here.
Yep. Well, that's a
Or-
desk.
Okay.
Well, there's
it's a desk.
bookcases in the room.
All right. So Dayon, preferably with some help, is going to try to move one of the bookcases and then secure them with like maybe one of the javelins that he still has.
Okay, strength check with advantage, please.
Okay. That's a 21.
Easily enough.
Cormac's gonna try his hand at unlocking this last door.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so I have a very
21.
important question. This table in front of us, is that 2 tables or one really long table?
Those are 2 tables put together.
Okay. Quasar, here's my plan, right?
Alright.
Also, what is this thing in the back of the room right here? It's 2 heavy things.
Those are ovens.
Okay, perfect. Quasar, there's 2 tables in front of us, and then over towards the wall, there's 2 ovens though, further out that you can't see, and there's 2 windows, right? I want you to take this table, flip it vertically towards the window to cover it off, pull the oven behind it as leverage.
I will try my best.
We can try now. Now make a pointing finger with your fingers so I can direct you to where the window is. It's gonna physically move it. There's your mark. Go get it. All right, we're gonna start moving the tables.
Yeah, where is the window? Okay, there. All right.
I got a 21 on that check, by the way.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh, there it is. I mean, what? All right, the door is unlocked.
Sweet.
Can I get a saving throw, please? There, Cormac, a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
As soon as you open the door.
One of my good ones, at least.
Just want to put out there
19.
that Julia was played by a real baby this stream.
What was it?
19.
19. Okay, so as you open the door, you just see a flash of rotten, decaying snakes, and you manage to just avert your eyes in time.
Oh,
my
no.
And now the real fight begins.
Yeah.
As there are now, you've come across a dinner party of three
Medusas.
zombie Medusas.
God.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Everybody.
Oh wait, shit. Hold up.
My cup runs dry. Please refill it with your tears by rolling initiative.
Oh boy.
As you say.
Medusa.
Medusi.
Medusa.
No.
He dies first.
I keep forgetting to select the token.
Listen. Gee, I know you're in chat. I know you can hear me. How was I supposed to check for a trap there? It was just a door. There's no trap. It's just I opened the door and boom, there's an enemy. That's not a trap. That's just
Wow.
inconvenient as fuck.
I mean, it could have been worse. Could have opened the door to a naked grandma.
No.
But only the Medusas would get me hard.
Is everybody on the initiative board? I think I'm missing Quasar.
There we go.
Door is a trap. It's true.
Gotta fix it.
Okay, so I will say that both Quasar and Kaijo, you have no idea what's going on for the character knowledge side of things. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have my own question though. How did us boarding up these windows go?
Did you do any checks?
We were attempting to.
Okay,
we
sorry.
were trying to.
So I need a strength check from one of you with advantage.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
It's definitely me.
Both of them
What's
are
your
Dex
strength?
Space Fighters.
Yeah, we're Dex builds, bro.
Wait, so what's your strength?
I got my strength reduced last fight.
Same.
My strength's
guy.
at 12 right now.
That's
Right.
better than mine.
Okay, I mean, all right.
You have guidance. I'm casting guidance on you.
I also casted Bless, so.
You have
That does-
advantage.
Doesn't bless
doesn't
only
bless
work
the
on
same
attack
throws?
rolls and saving throws?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whatever. Bless is still there in effect, so.
It'll still be good for later,
Yeah.
especially now that we're in a fight.
It's useful. Yeah. Okay.
I did give you guidance and advantage.
Yeah.
All right, make it.
Stupid. All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
That's a 15.
All right.
No,
Or,
we'll do it.
16. 16.
Awesome.
So 16, as you guys push both of the ovens in front of the windows there in the kitchen. And with that, we can start at the top of the round with Quasar.
Well, that
All
was
right.
too bad. Maybe. Is this the last room here?
We should keep going through the rooms to make sure they're all boarded up. We don't want them to come through some back door, so let's keep moving.
All right. Point. Just tell me where to go.
Give me your pointer finger again.
All right.
There's the door. Go get it.
So is it just the door that we came from?
No, the new one. Off to our right.
Oh, off to our right. All right.
Wait, do you actually have like reduced vision?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Like I.
You can only
Like,
see a
I-
10-foot radius around him.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no,
so-
it's rightmost side of the room.
All right.
Is where
So just,
casual pointed you.
move through your space. Just, I will interact with this door.
Excellent.
It's locked.
Ah,
Well, shit. I don't have anything to do with this.
I can work on it. Just give me a minute.
Let me see if I can work.
I'm thinking about it.
I gotta stretch.
Don't want to pull the hammies.
This
Oh,
might
man.
end horribly. Can I just like jab the tip of my rapier up in there and try to?
Oh,
Make a dex check with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's real.
Just jab it really hard. It'll work eventually.
So just a dex with disadvantage.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean that's a 7.
A 7. So, Quasar, you stick your sword into the lock. You hear something click, but it snaps instead of unlocking. You have broken the lock.
Oh.
Well, I tried.
That's okay.
Do I hear this? Do I hear the lock
I will
snap?
say no, as you're kind of
Okay.
shocked at the moment.
Preoccupied.
That's fair. That's fair.
it's okay, Quasar.
All right. Well, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
All right.
It's now Astra's turn.
Thank you for telling me. My cat's really, really in the way right now of my screen.
We love it.
So all I saw right now was Cormac kind of just turn around, right? Really suddenly.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a step forward. Cormac, what's in there?
She's
She's gonna try to, not with dedication, but try to get a little peek.
I need a con save.
God. Uh-oh. Let's find out.
I wouldn't.
Let me pull up my dice. I just need to clarify something really quick. Oh yeah, we're in business. We're in business. 21 and guess what? 23, just to be safe.
You succeed as you manage to resist the petrifying gaze of these rotten snakes. Their scales are kind of falling off them. Some of them just pure bone with glowing eyes. As this mess of hair is looking at you on this, what would be normally a beautiful woman outside the rotting face and things.
Do I feel anything happening, like when I'm looking at them?
You
Like, do I
feel your body tense, but you manage to fight it off.
Astra's gonna look away as well and just yell out to both Dion and Phineas, "Do not look at that hideous thing." And that's my turn.
All right, Dion, it's your turn.
All right. With that warning, could I have closed my eyes?
You can avert your gaze now that you're not surprised of the creature. You can, but
Okay.
the thing with that is if you avert your gaze, any attack you make is with disadvantage.
Okay. So Dan's gonna close his eyes for the averting the gaze, you know.
Okay.
And he is going to, since it's probably been over a minute since I entered the mansion, he's gonna re-enter a rage. Let's do that really quick. Sorry. And with that, he will use his instinctive bounce to launch himself forward and extremely recklessly swing at whatever was in front of him.
Okay.
So it's a straight roll for this attack, and he will be using a charge for it. Or I get to choose that one once I hit, so.
Yep.
Okay, that is a 15 to hit.
15 will just hit.
Okay. So yeah, he uses a charge. And okay, so this is gonna have some damage on it. Starting with a 16 slashing, plus an additional 10 radiant, and
Just give me a total
let's
number.
see this.
Okay.
An additional 5 thunder damage. So a nice solid 31 points of damage, unless anything's resisted.
Nope, nothing is resisted. And that was how much? 30 what?
31.
31? All right.
Yeah.
So
And he will
Dion.
attack once more.
Okay. Dion comes rushing in, wildly swinging his axe. There's a sound of thunder throughout the room as he lands his axe pretty far deep down the collarbone of this Medusa. However, it's just sprayed with like this yellow bile as it is rotten and decaying.
It's like, ah, ah, ah.
Not looking. It was like, don't touch
Yeah.
me, don't touch me.
20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing damage on the farm.
Yep.
All right.
And that will be his turn.
All right. It is now the first Medusa's turn. She's going to. She's going to run up. And her snakes are going to reach out and try to bite you, Dion. With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That in fact does hit.
Okay. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. So
Which gets
2.
halved.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus. Oh, come on. 13 points of poison damage.
Okay. And after that attack, Daon looks extremely hurt.
All right.
He was already really hurt to begin with, but he looks even worse for wear, like he's on his last legs.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
she gets 2 more attacks, so
Yeah.
she's gonna do those.
Oh dear.
And you're the only one in the room. All right. She's gonna pull out her short sword. That is going to be a 7 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll out with disadvantage. I'm sorry, my bad. 16 to hit.
Misses.
All right, and she's gonna make one more stab at it. That is gonna be a 19 to hit.
That does hit, yeah.
All right. Why are my dice sticky? Dang, Maverick. Jesus Christ. That is 6 points of piercing damage, so reduced to 3.
That's enough to bring me down.
All right, so we'll ignore the poison damage as Dion goes unconscious in this room, crumpling to the floor. And by the way, he is difficult terrain. Right there in the doorway.
As if he wasn't already.
Because he's such a hunk of a man.
He's so muscular. All right. With that, it is now Cormac's turn.
Cool. Sorry, Dion. I'm gonna have to step over here for a sec. I'm gonna basically be right on top of Dion.
For those of you wondering, the reason why my dice are sticky is because my nephew was eating a lollipop and playing with my dice at the same time. So.
Aww.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Gonna use his handy dandy pepper box, expending a grit point for piercing shot. In which case, so let's see. 25.
25 will hit.
All right, and
Is that with disadvantage?
no.
Or are you looking at her?
I mean, kind of hard to miss when you're 5 feet away. So, is it still disadvantage if I'm not looking at her and I'm
You're
like
averting your gaze.
within
That's how
point
this
blank?
works.
Ah, shit.
If it was for Dion, who was just swinging his axe, you're still like 5 feet away. You can't miss at 5 feet if you're not looking.
That's fair. Okay. Then that's a 12.
That will miss.
Yeah, that figures.
You
Okay.
fire the shot and you hear, "You hit me."
Well, shit. Okay, I guess extra attack, and I'll try to I'll expend my last crit point
Woo!
again with piercing shot. Please be good. Oh, that's a 22.
Ooh,
How
nice.
far does piercing shot go for?
How far does piercing shot go for? Let's find out.
The full range of your weapon.
The range of
What's
the
your
weapon.
full range
Because
of your
it's
weapon?
basically it's hitting the target and then going through.
Right.
The full range of my weapon is 80 feet.
What's your armor class, Quasar?
20.
Oh fuck no!
Is the door open?
Wait.
The door, I mean, it's got to get through the door, though.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a 22.
Oh,
But it has to roll
You
for
have to
each
make
target
attack
behind
rolls
it.
for each
Oh,
target
okay.
behind it.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
It's
yep.
every creature in line behind the target.
Yeah,
within the
but don't you
range.
roll for each hit? Is what they're
Yes.
saying?
Okay, well,
Yep.
first
So
off,
the
first
first
off, I gotta roll
one, so do the first one. The one that's marked red.
That's gonna be 12. Is it technically sneak attack since Dion's right there?
She's not currently engaged with your ally.
Yeah, he's incapacitated.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
so it's only...
he hit the first one with the 22.
No,
That's
so
not,
we're,
that's
no,
not what I'm
we're
asking. I'm asking
saying
for damage now. At
we're
this
asking if he
point.
gets sneak
For sneak
attack
attack.
because Dion's
Oh,
next to,
okay,
but he's
damage,
incapacitated,
Okay,
so no.
so that's
12.
12 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then... Okay, and then I roll again with double disadvantage. 19?
That will hit.
Sweet. And that's going to be 14 on green. So 12 to red, 14 to green.
Bingo. That's not the right game. Anyway, roll for hitting the door.
Okay.
This is gonna be so bad if it hits you. Kind of funny though.
It's
Kind of funny
gonna be
though.
so silly, though.
Don't play with guns, kids.
Yeah, that's one of the firearm safeties is know what's behind your target. Oh my god, double nat 20s. Double nat 20s!
But that's for the door, not me.
You get a grip point back.
It's for the
You get a
door.
red point back.
I get a grip point. Yeah. Okay.
Roll to a hit, Quasar.
Oh,
Roll less than a
no.
20, and it's fine.
12.
Yay!
Well, that's
Jesus.
damage. That's not to hit you. Roll for
Damage is
Oh,
roll
roll to hit.
roll
Okay,
to
I'm
hit.
sorry.
Yeah, you gotta roll to hit me.
My bad. Oh, wait,
also
I hit
damage.
the wrong button.
Stop
I hit
rolling
the wrong
damage.
button. God damn it.
God, I'm on the edge of my seat.
13.
Oh, 13.
We're good.
The 13 hit.
This 13
I think you
hit
said below a
Quasar.
20, right?
No, I have an AC 20.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we're
it
good.
misses. Right at the last moment, Quasar, you sense this bullet coming towards you with your blind sense, and you manage to move out of the way.
Watch where you're
Go.
aiming, please.
So good. So cool.
Wait, what are we shooting at? Wait.
Everything apparent.
So now you know that your friends are in trouble, because I said I would say that you would have heard this on the other side of the door. All right. Anything else your turn there, Cormac?
No, that'll do it.
All right, Kydro.
Probably heard the thunder.
That's true.
All right,
Oh, wait, I'm just standing in between two of them. Fuck.
move aside, Quasar.
Bonus action, get out of there. Disengage.
I can't, it's not my turn.
It's not my turn anymore.
Is it alright if I temporarily share this space with my buddy Quasar while I interact with the door?
Yeah. The lock
Okay.
is broken, so
So no more lock.
correct.
Let me teach you a little trick. It's a good old thieves trick that they don't talk about a lot. I'm just gonna punch a hole through the door.
Okay. It's already taken damage, so
It will be a flaming punch. Just
I find that
Right.
offensive.
right next to the it's gonna be like right to the left of the handle, because the his plan is to punch a hole through it and then grab the handle from the other side to open up the door. So
Okay.
here, let me do a good old draconic strike. That is a 20 to hit.
So I will say that there is a hole where Cormac shot through it, which gives you just enough give to punch through this door and get it unlocked. Well, out like where you can remove the door itself. So
Excellent.
by all means,
The door has been. What is that?
I need a con save, please.
Ah!
From me?
Oh no. Good old 14.
14. That is a
Plus 3. You're within 10 feet of me.
Plus
That was
3.
17.
To bless as
That will
well.
succeed.
And bless.
Bless is a saving throw. That is another 4.
So 21. You're 14 feet of
21.
You
One.
succeeded with the
Damn.
+3 anyway, so you're good.
Insane. All right. Just gonna go. Oh, I ain't trying to see all that. And then he's gonna run up.
Like standing in your way on accident.
Oh yeah. Just happened to work out.
I'm just eating some cheesy fish crackers.
So Kydro's gonna start doing some no eyes open combat and just start swinging on this person. So that would be all hits at disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with an extra d4 because of bless attack rolls.
So next to D4 disadvantage. You're right. So I have another question. I did use extra attack wouldn't work now, right? Because I did use one attack already on the door.
Well, that was just an attack, right?
Yeah. So my second attack doesn't work because it's a different target, isn't it? And I moved and everything.
You can target another. What?
You guys
I
have
still do
multiple
have
things
the
with an extra
extra
attack.
Okay.
You don't have to
Perfect.
target the
Okay.
same thing with your extra attack. I don't believe that's. I don't think we've
You
ever done
don't.
that.
You can move in between your extra attacks too. Like,
Excellent. Okay. I've just never done that before. I'm usually just grounded, hitting the same thing over and over again, so
Yeah.
it's never been something that I've had to worry about. So I will be using Flurry of Blows as well to add another 2 for a grand total of 3. I'm assuming all at disadvantage because he's not looking directly at her, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that will be 14, 15, and a crit fail.
I mean, all with an extra d4 though, just in case.
All with an extra d4. That's true. Let me add those on there. So,
Bless. Nice.
yeah. So 16, 16, and then,
Still a crit
well,
fail,
it is a crit fail, but,
but it's an
Yeah,
attack.
it's
so-
still a crit
but
fail.
yeah,
For
That's a crit
attacks, a crit fail always misses.
right. So yeah, you
It would
can
miss
ignore
anyway
that.
because the armor class has been established to be at 15. So Roll
So I hit
your
them
damage
twice.
for the first two.
They're already rolled 6 and 11.
All right, targeting the one marked green. And
Yep.
what's the total? 17?
17. Yes, the damage types will be play it safe, fire and lightning. Pretty
Alright.
good.
Both of you full damage.
Awesome. Kajal will write that down.
Anything else for your turn?
That will be all, good sir.
Phineas.
All right. So, Phineas really doesn't want to look inside that room. He's got a bad feeling about it. So what he is going to do is going to step up to here into this door frame here, and he's going to scrub his eyes, and then he's going to look at a point in the room just on top of this table. In fact, right here. And he's going to start summoning something in that horrible abyssal language. It's going to sound guttural. And takes out his wand. The tip of it will start to glow, and he'll call out, "Balgura!" And he's going to summon Greater Demon. Summon a Greater Demon. And he's going to pull up a Balgura right there in the middle of the table.
Oh.
Balgura! And it's a large creature. It's a large demon. He's going to call out to his teammates, "I advise you all to leave that room!" And, thank you. It's large. And on his turn, he can give a command. His command. "My command to you! Destroy every undead thing in that room and call out your true name."
We're
That's
not
it,
gonna go
that's the turn.
insane by it saying its true name, right?
That's for you to find out.
Ah, fuck.
All right. It has its own initiative. I can roll for you if you like, but it is not under Phineas's control, but it has to obey my commands. Would you like me to roll initiative for it?
I'm pulling up stat blocks. I already rolled.
Oh,
Hold on.
you got it. Okay, you got it.
Your boy is stressed.
I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Oh my god, like the
Thank-
whole
I mean-
demons and devils and the dragon sections are all right next to each other. And it's like half of the monster manual.
It's a +2 on the initiative roll. I mean, you got that token out right quick, though. Amazing.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hold please.
Yep.
Alright. Ugh.
Gesundheit.
In my
Thank you.
defense, this was a wild idea that I just had.
16.
Wild idea and spur of the moment.
That's why we love D&D.
That's why we love D&D. Wild ideas. I just hope it stays loyal to me.
Okay. It got a 16 for its initiative.
All right. It goes before. Okay, great. 16. So it's gonna be a whole round before. Okay, get to it. Great. But that's. All right. For Phineas's bonus action, he's gonna. He sees Dion lying on the ground. He's gonna sigh and he's gonna telekinetically pull Dion backwards 5 feet. All right, that's the turn. Oh, sorry. Now he's gonna duck behind the corner. That's it. That's the turn.
Okay. So it's the second Medusi, turn. Meduse.
Medusas.
Juicy
It's gonna make
Medusi.
all 2 attacks against Kydro.
Uh-oh.
Fair.
So the first attack with its snake hair, that is gonna be a natural 20.
No, it's not.
Way.
Guardian Emblem reaction.
What is it?
So it's just straight up. It cancels all effects of a crit.
God,
It's still
cancel
like-
cultural region itself into my D&D campaign. God damn.
I was literally just thinking about that.
That is
Oh
3
my-
points of piercing damage.
Oh wait, there's more though. Did they roll at disadvantage?
Oh. Well then, I might not have to extend that.
Oh yeah, I forgot because he has this cloak on.
Yeah, that's
the
real.
cloak of you cannot hit me
That is gonna
anymore.
be an 18 to hit.
18 does
Cloak
not hit.
of no.
Okay.
So close.
We still has 2 more attacks. This one with this also with disadvantage. That
Yeah.
one is going to be a 21 to hit.
That does hit. And I no longer have disadvantage for the remainder of my turn.
Is it
Of,
until the end of
everybody
your next
else's.
turn, or
No
this
longer
one?
displaced.
5. No, sorry. I rolled the wrong one. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. Can I get a con save, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
+3 + D4.
True.
I got you, Boo Boo Bear.
Yes, sir. Oh, good. I needed it too, because that was not good.
So
9 + 7, that's a solid 16 on the con save.
That will fail by 1.
Oh, good lord.
So,
Fortunate.
you notice that this one in particular, her blade is covered with some sort of purplish black coating.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh, nah. Her ass poisoned me.
That will be 22 points of poison damage.
Oh. Okay.
Hydro, get the fuck out of there.
Owie. My bones.
It's great.
My
As
blood
this-
hurts.
As your veins start to glow, like not glow, but turn like this purplish black, almost like they're bruised throughout your entire body as this poison begins to spread. And that will be that one's turn. It's now the other one's turn. It's gonna attack. Oh my gosh. Cormac.
Yeah? No. I cast
That's
reverse card.
19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. This one is with its snake hair, by the way. That will always be the first attack. 3 points of poison damage. I'm sorry, piercing damage plus the poison damage. Oh, okay. 15 points of poison damage.
So 18 total. Fuck. Okay.
All
What's the
right.
other 2?
I'm rolling it with a short sword. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Oh, that matches. Oh, yeah.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit. So
That'll hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, fuck. Cormac ain't looking too good.
And that brings us to the top of the round, everybody.
Yep.
And it's Quasar's turn as this Medusa takes its attack against Cormac.
Alright, so forced movement isn't like opportunity attacks, right?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm just gonna fucking grab Kydro and pull him back. Just a little bit. So I'm just gonna like pull him back to like here. So Jaden, move your token. Just right in front of me, and then I'm gonna. So that was 10 feet. And I'm just gonna go back up and just pull the door shut. What do you want me to do about it? I ain't got any spell slots left. Fuck you want from me?
I will need a con
more.
save
Phineas
because
said everyone
nobody
get out of the room.
nobody
so-
warned you what was in the room, and you walked just within 10 feet of it.
Uh-oh.
So a con save, please, there, Dakota.
Wait, even for me?
Mm-hmm.
A creature that can
Oh.
see the Medusa's eyes starts to yeah.
Oh shit! Even if it's blind sight? Oh shit!
Oh, wow. That's a whole
Okay.
different level.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fine.
The issue
so-
here is that Blindside doesn't specify like how you see, like tremor sense or echolocation. We lost somebody. Please give us a moment.
So how does blind sight work then?
It
'Cause I always
literally
thought
does.
it was-
Okay, we're good.
Jeremiah and I have discussed like how Blindside works at length. It does not specify. So I'm just saying that you can see like how you normally would within 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
But all
email
around you.
Jeremy Crawford.
360
Okay.
vision.
Email Crawford.
Then let him
okay.
know.
So a
Here,
con
Jeremy
save.
Crawford. Where do you get off?
So that's a 19.
That succeeds.
That's a 23. Yeah, okay. I just pull the door shut.
The door is closed.
And then I still have like 10 feet of movement because I went there, went back. So I'm just gonna. That's my turn.
Okay, okay. It's now Astra's turn.
Right, and just to clarify, for the mass cure wounds that I used last time, that was with the staff of healing, right?
Oops, sorry. Yes.
Cool. And I see Dion here in front of me on the ground. I'm not feeling very good. I'm just gonna reach over. I don't need to be extra with it. Let me see. We're gonna hit him with a healing word. 11?
Dion
Alright.
gets hit for 11.
Cool.
And I'm going to continue to not look in that room and to just stay out here where it's safe. And that's my turn.
Alright, so this is our first summon greater demon ever in one of our
Mhm.
games.
Mm-hmm.
So if before Dion takes his turn, how exactly does that spell work so I can start like thinking about what I'm gonna do?
Sure. It has to do what I say, and at the end of its turn, at the end of each of its turns, it must make a charisma saving throw. To see if it if it succeeds the saving throw, this is a DC 17. It will just start attacking anything near it. If it fails, it keeps doing what I say. What I
Okay.
told it to do was destroy every undead thing in the room while shouting out your true name.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead there, Jeremiah.
Alright, so I'm prone. So I'll use half of my movement to stand up. And let's see. Dan understands that one hit from this from these Medusas can mean no good. So he will stand up with his gaze averted, and he will basically do the same thing that Quasar did and pull Cormac out and shut the door on the way out.
No, we need to know how it goes.
I mean,
No, yeah, just
yeah, he'll close the door.
gonna hear a lot of crunching.
Okay.
Okay.
And let me just double check what I can do for my bonus action. Nothing that I would need to do at the moment. So
What about the rest of them?
cool. So he used technically 10 feet of movement for pulling Cormac, and then he will I guess use another 20 feet to pull Cormac further back.
No, what the fuck?
Remember, dragon is double the movement.
Yeah, I know. Or wait, so use 10, so he'll be right here then. Another 10.
Oops.
So you'll be right there. Yep.
Got it.
Cool.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Now we wait.
Upon
it.
closing the door, you're like, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of privacy. You hear this one smack, this other bang, and then Tilvoden. And with that,
Oh,
now I'm not asking this for any particular reason, but if it broke its connection with you, would you be aware of that?
I don't know. Spell doesn't say.
So I would say no.
I would not know. Spent its turn pursuing and attacking the nearest non-demons to the best of its ability. That's what I understand. Yep.
All right. Well, I know what it did, but you guys do not.
I do not. I'll just sort of announce to the group, I suppose I should tell you, I don't know how this will end. It might come for us.
Hold on, I'm just having a lot of like silent combat behind the scenes here, guys. Give me a moment.
He's just like he's just eyes screwed shut, just concentrating on
wait
this
a
spell.
second. Wait a second.
Honestly, I thought that was Astra on top of that table.
Yeah.
And then I looked behind me.
Yeah, just
Okay. That's interesting to know.
it might have turned to stone, who knows.
You guys hear that rustling for just a moment. It shout out its name. And then the door opens, and sitting in the doorway is one of the Medusas with
oh,
the demon petrified behind it.
no.
Oh, already? Oh my god, did it really? Oh
It rolled
god.
my snort earlier. Was it rolling a natural one on its con save for?
Oh, no.
Because you did not tell it to avert its eyes.
Instantly petrified. I did not tell it to do that. Oh no.
So
Now there's another statue in the room.
Oh.
she's gonna open the door, and she is running out.
Well,
No.
okay.
No. Please. I beg you.
And good news, guys. We have rolled 4 natural ones this session.
Oh god.
Cormac.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't hit. I don't care what you say.
I'm sorry. 23 to hit.
You mother. You know it hits.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm dead.
incredible.
I'm gonna
That's
just say
3
it now.
points of piercing damage.
What's the poison?
The poison is 8.
Yep, I'm down.
Cormac
That was-
goes down.
That was 2 more than what I could have handled.
She's gonna turn her attention to Astra. Astra, that is gonna be a 17.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking at them. I'm just. No, I've been continuously hiding. I'm in horror. I'm in horror at what I've
So
seen.
17 hits.
No, it doesn't. Wait. Let me do
that
math.
is 8
Oh, no.
points of piercing damage.
Ow.
This is looking not great.
That's gonna be 16 to hit. What is that? I don't know your armor class.
I think it hits. I'm pretty sure it hits. Pretty positive. Unfortunately, so.
That is gonna be 5 points of piercing damage.
You said 8 and 5.
Yep, so 13 total.
Ooh, I'm at 1 HP, my friends. That's cool.
Cormac, can I get a death save, please?
Sure. It's what is it again? Slash GM roll?
Yes, please. Space D20.
Yep.
Okay. Hydro.
That'll be my turn.
Quasar pulled you back. He closed the door.
Ow. I don't want to go back in there. Quasar, my entire body hurts so much.
Didn't you Medusa ever hear of closing the goddamn door? No, don't want to be petrified in this house.
That's so true.
Go ahead.
Maybe since we didn't use those tables, we can block the door with those.
Yes, let's do that. We're just gonna block the door. We want nothing to do with this room.
Okay.
While they're working on it, Kaiju's just gonna go, I overcame falling with the power of ki, and I'm gonna do the same thing with poison, but not today. Let's just keep this door blocked off, and when I figure that out, we can come back to this place. So yeah, we're gonna board up this door
Okay.
just to be safe.
A strength check, please.
So I have another question. So the act of doing this, does this count as a full action?
I would say for this, you're not really yeah.
Okay. Because I was just checking, because if I had my action, I would have used guidance, but I don't have it.
It's more in depth than just, like pulling a lever or pushing a button.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
Move the table. Just move it.
Alright.
Move it.
all right, yeah, let's just do the strength check.
You have lost a lot of blood, my guy. You stand up a little bit too fast. You get a little bit dizzy. You've lost quite a bit of blood. You're feeling pretty weak. You might need some help with that.
Quasar! Help!
Yeah, just give me a minute.
No! Help!
Phineas, it's your turn.
Well, shit. All right. Averting my gaze at this thing. All right. I'm going to do the most Phineas Rex thing I can think of, and take the disengage action and run away 30 feet.
I love it. I love it so much.
Behind these boxes. I'm sorry, but no, no, thank you. That's the turn.
You have half cover.
We are the most
Okay.
courageous
Yeah.
D&D party I've ever seen.
Now, courage gets you killed.
As Kydro is struggling to open the door, the one with the poison blade is going to walk through it.
I was gonna look back with just the most horrified look on his face.
Look back at it.
With disadvantage because you are back to being displaced. Displacement. That will be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Snake bites do 5 points of piercing damage. 12 points of poison damage.
He's downed.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna smile and look to Quasar.
Hydro?
No.
Oh, you mean no? You can't talk.
Imagine how terrifying this is for a moment. Blind, and you just hear a thump, and then see a form walk into your line of sight.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this over with, Michael.
I'm so sorry. 21 to hit.
21. Yeah, 21 hits me.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
All right, so 4 points of piercing damage is all you took that turn.
Oh, so is there no poison? I know this sucks.
You reminded me. I need a con save
Okay.
because she has a poison blade. That's right.
I know. I'm sorry. I know this sucks for me, but I can't.
Thank you for being an honest player.
All right. So a con save. I still have bless. Oh.
Hashtag
actually,
blessed.
Actually, let me do a concentration check for bless real quick because I did take a little bit of damage from that. I mean, it would all be the same attack, right? Like if I get poisoned.
So it counts as one attack.
After. Okay, yes, I would roll that after. So I still have bless for this, which is good. So that's a. Oh, I don't even need it. That's 24.
24 will succeed, so you'll take half as much damage.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
So far, looking good. Good for you. 11 points of piercing damage after it's halved. Poison.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
I rolled pretty low on that.
So, yeah, that's good. Awesome.